going on with the Panda Cup. Panda Cup is the first officially licensed Super Smash Brothers circuit, and CEO is that first tournament that gets to kick things off, and it's beautiful to see how a lot of these players have come out, and a lot of Florida players specifically. This is my region out here.
Well, yeah, and I mean, they've been getting super loud. Good start right here from my dad immediately with a nice little three-piece, and 55% off of just that. That's pretty insane, but that's what happens when you eat a full Phantom. So, I mean, you know, like, you knew it was coming. She telegraphs it. Oh, no.
Oh, but she's been stuck by the ledge for quite some time, and just like that, with just a few swings, Roy could deal just as much damage. Got the Phantom swing coming up just so that way she can try to make it back to the stage, but currently Nezuko is not going to let her here. Not allowing the Saibi to come out either. Cheyenne just now trying to make it right back to the ledge, but is having some trouble to get back to the center stage.
There it is, and that's a pretty good out-of-shield option. I think she has one of the bigger out-of-shield options in the game. If it hits, you know, the actual sweet spot. If it doesn't, then you just kind of get this little tick hit, and then that probably gets you punished. But yeah, if you're able to get that sweet spot out of shield, it's super nice. Having a hard time landing right now is my dad as Nezuko. Okay, actually finally gets down with it. Oh, wow, what a snipe. A little headshot right there with the Den's fire. And that is definitely going to be that first stock off from Nezuko.
Gotta love it. On 124%, even trying to go for the little cheeky Saibi right below the ledge right there, too. Tries to catch the landing here. Already at 40% though. Really good look for my dad as Nezuko has been trying to play a lot more patiently. You can see just sucking shield, try to catch a jump with the up B. Isn't going to happen though with my dad playing just as patiently because why approach at this point? You got still all three stocks here. You're at 132 and you got the ladder with the up B. Got to go for the alley-oop, taking a second stock and already still holding on to 3 of those stocks.
I was going to say, man, yeah, you're behind on the Zelda and everybody knows, like, I mean, Zelda's thing is that she plays that range game quite well. You know, within the Den's fire, within the Phantom. And then on top of that, if you get on top of her, you get Neighbor's Loved, which is the neutral B. And that move, you know, it can be a little annoying to deal with. It has invincibility right at the beginning, and then she, you know, had these big hitboxes coming out around her. Good. Oh, yeah, I was going to say good up air, but the up B just a little too far under stage. So she is going to bonk her head on the stage and end up losing that stock.
Unfortunate, but it's fine. She's got an entire stock to work with. Again, with the elevator up B here. The Zelda special, tries to get the twinkle toes real quick. The scoop up with the up tilt, but you're gonna keep hitting her shield. She's gonna keep doing the up B out of shield as a punish. Second time being able to get the second stock actually the same exact way with that up B.
Now, I think, I mean, he might not be dealing that greatly. It seems like he's going straight up after, which is, you know, that's not the angle that you want to be going if you're getting sent that high up before you even finish the move. So might need to incorporate a little DI here into his gameplay as far as trying to deal with that up B. But yeah, great start right there. I mean, y'all can hear it. I know those crowd mics definitely pick it up. The crowd definitely super hyped for my dad here.
Florida gets loud, and that was the one thing that a lot of players leaving CEO in the previous years have noted, especially Central Florida. Central Florida knows how to bring that energy, and with my dad being from Central Florida, you can expect that crowd to get even louder. Looks like a little bit of confusion here. They're just trying to figure out what next stage they're going to go to as my dad figures out with excitement. I love how you can see how genuinely happy she is being on this stage right now. Usually a lot of players, they get really nervous for all the right reasons here. You're playing on a stage, it may be your first time, but in this case, my dad has had that experience being on the stage. I feel like she's one of those players that she feels that power up being in front of other players, and the cheering gives her that energy to excel.
I feel like being on stage when you're from Florida at CEO is definitely a super power up. Assuming that you do like people cheering for you, and your opponent probably is like, oh man, why is everybody cheering against me? It's not against you. It's for her. You know what I mean? That's all. That's all. So here we are into our second game. Gonna go ahead and actually breaks that Phantom relatively quickly. That is one thing that you can do is hit Zelda before, if she does the full charge Phantom or any Phantom before it comes out, you can definitely hit her and yeah, get rid of it. So he's been able to do that twice, which means that Phantom has not been a big, you know, instrument right now to her gameplay. However, okay, still got a little damage here, but might be able to get a stock here from Nezuko, swinging big.
Taking some notes after the first game there, like you said, not getting hit by the Phantom as often, actually swinging at it purposely, but now being put off stage as the neutral B tries to clip it right here, but the up B is going to come out for Nezuko to make it back. Also avoiding the Phantom at the same time. That could have been scary if he would have recovered a lot earlier there. Catches a landing with a nice swing here. Going to take the first stock, 109%, and Nezuko are looking a lot better compared to that first game.
Okay, so if he can actually keep this going, he does have a lead here, but at 111, you know, gotta watch out for how he touches that shield because he has been losing quite a bit of stocks to that. Zelda actually does have surprisingly a lot of kill power too, though. Oh, you know, between F smash, up smash, forward and back air, up air, and then on top of that up B if you hit the shield wrong, it is a real issue. You know, it's just the thing is she does have her glaring weaknesses. Sometimes if you get too close to her, she has a hard time kind of getting you off, and that is definitely what happened. Unfortunately, though, jumping directly into that Phantom, maybe expecting it to go a little lower. But no, swipes that stage. Oh, good F smash right there from Nezuko. Now he's got a solid lead. See if he can actually hold this one down. This is his counter pick, so this is how this is exactly what you want to do in your counter pick is get that W.
Yeah, what's really nice there is actually positioning themselves to catch my dad's landing with those forward smashes. I love the way that you saw Nezuko was rolled distance before swinging for that second stock. 22% already. The Phantom is going to land here, but trying to start it up when you're so close to Nezuko is not the move because that's exactly what Nezuko has wanted, has actually swung away at the Phantom. You got the out loop again with the up B, but with a lot of these platforms, you can see how it's really working out in Nezuko's favor. Like you said, this is the stage select that Nezuko wanted to go, and it's not only mixing up Nezuko's landings, but look at the strings that are now coming out from Nezuko. Even with a little cheeky up air to make it back to the ledge, you still have to go through an entire stock.
Yeah, this is, okay, finally gets that up air, but not enough for the stock just yet. And honestly, man, it's at this point in time, you know, we're at the stage where it's definitely scary for both people because if he doesn't get this stock soon and he loses his, Zelda with a little bit of rage, that up B will KO at like 70. So gotta
scary.
watch out. Yeah.
You highlighted perfectly there, TK. The kill potential that Zelda has is really scary here. You got the Phantom to also mix up your landing. You're going to jump because you don't want to get hit by the Phantom, but then you're going to be perfectly placed for that up air to land. Although you are past 100% here if you're looking at my dad and you're still playing by the ledge.
Yeah.
You want to contest it. Can you imagine if that down here though would have traded?
Yeah, we would have traded a little harder, yeah, but he does end up getting that forward air for sure. Nice little chase down off the stage to get that stock. Now, it's going to be interesting to see where he's just a little bit. Where Cheyenne decides to go on this next game.
I love the immediate turnaround, though, from Nezuko to look at the crowd and say, all right, got one. Now we're going on to game number 3. We're ready for our first set on the mic. This is my first time at CEO on the mic right now.
Ever?
Yeah, well, no, for CEO 2022.
Okay, well,
I've been casting CEO for, actually, fun fact. CEO was the first major that I got to cast at back when I was like 19. I was like 2015, 2016. So it's been quite some time now, but this is going to be my first set on the mic for 2022. So already going on to game 3, already going on to a good start here for a lot of our competitors and pools. It's been really juicy, actually. I've been watching a lot of the games in the back, and it's been really nice to see a lot of the competitors out here putting on a really good game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I've just kind of been walking around, honestly, through all the games. Some of my friends from North Carolina that, obviously I knew and played with when I was living there. They're here, too, so, I got a chance to hang out with some of the homies. Hey, good start right there for my dad, though. Now, that's the start that, she's going to want. Usually, if she's going to start with that Phantom, she definitely wants that first Phantom to actually matter. And it did this time, but now off the stage, I figure out a way to hold this stage position just a little better. Oh, like that, and he is actually, okay, got some ideas here.
Nezuko is scary with these platforms, actually. Not only just mixing it up, but now has an extra option to try to avoid the Phantom. But again, with the up B, this time going off to the side here. But then you're going to land right into the open arms of the Phantom as he goes for the swing is not the way you want to try to catch the ledge.
That's the good part, the mix-up about the Phantom as well, just going to get that free damage like it, is that you can actually, build it fully and let it stall, or you can build it fully and then hit B again so it can just let go immediately. And so that is like the little bit of mix that Zelda does have. That stall is usually for setup. Man, Cheyenne not giving this man any space to breathe right now.
Where do I go here? You got the up tilt into the upper, and then you got that Twinkle Toes, the rising back here, as you just stand right behind her there too. Maybe try to go for a punish, as she was kind of by the ledge right there. But a really good display here from my dad. This is straight momentum. She is about to 3-stock Nezuko.
Nezuko, man's got to get some level of damage actually, because honestly, he doesn't really have that much damage on her. A forward smash at the edge might KO, but that would be a very wild option for him to be able to land right now. So, and is struggling to get anything going for him in this third game. My dad has been playing this one perfectly.
I like how you got the fire coming out with the Phantom to try to actually put in some shield pressure here to make it back to the ledge, but that does not deter Nezuko other than that up air from right underneath the stage. A little cheeky here. Nice little stall off to the side, but she's still not able to get beyond this ledge.
I feel like one thing I've definitely noticed that there's been like some real grabs from I think both sides right here. So it's been a lot of attacking, and I thought that up B was coming out in time, but I'm pretty sure the Phantom actually. boom! There it was. I was just a little early, but so she said, no, don't worry, CK, I got you. Here's an upbeat. Bam.
Doesn't even need to go for the elevator. It's you're positioned perfectly in the middle of the stage, not expecting it because she didn't do that at all. She only went for it whenever he hit her shield, but that time around, she went for a different type of recovery, didn't want to try to take any risk by the ledge, and instead opted to go for that upbeat and just appeared right on top of Nezuko, taking that last stock.
Yeah, big W right there for my dad, you know, actually doing it. Now here,